those were the voices around the globe, bringing you stories from overseas. Thank you. This has been a really good response. We will try to address as many questions as we can. The first question, and this is for everybody, a person in the audience is interested in knowing how much teachers earn. You could possibly give us a rough figure. Anybody would like to start?
Sure. Salary.
This is, yes, salary in your countries.
Like a regular teacher makes like $250 a month.
250 for a full-time job?
Yeah, for a full-time job.
Well, any other answer? Yes.
Well, in Argentina, it depends on extinguishing. So, but you would start, let's say, if you work the maximum amount of classes you can take, because you are paid by the hour, we're talking about secondary school teachers, you would make around $500 or $600 if you are starting. And if you have a lot of experience, you would make $1,000, $1,100. It also depends on where you work, because some schools which are not located in cities, you have to travel, it's difficult to get there, you will get some extra money for that.
Thank you.
In India also it depends on your seniority. You can senior get more salary. But when you're starting as a secondary school teacher, you will start at $450.
In Nigeria, $240 for starters. That's the minimum level you have to pay. But every 2 years, you will receive an increment.
Thank you very much. Another one I would like to possibly pass on to other speakers here. What's your dream for changing the world through education? Can we probably ask Ibrahim from Egypt, what would be your dream for changing the world through education?
I think it's a hard question to answer because it would take me a lot of time to give you a precise answer.
Okay, very well. Okay, Najib from Algeria.
Okay, hello everybody. Najib from Algeria. Our dream is to make education in the service of love, freedom, and peace.
Thank you. Okay, another interesting question here says, are teachers required or encouraged to speak English in the public schools in your countries? Maybe a question for our friends around here. Are teachers required or encouraged to speak English in the public schools? In Pakistan, maybe?
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan. This is Lata from Pakistan. Yes, a teacher encourages the students in the perspective of the teacher. But it is not wholly and solely the teacher is authorized. Teacher is not authorized for many things. Teachers only limited to the classroom system and classroom management. They can change in the classroom system. They cannot change in the curriculum. They cannot change into the textbook. They cannot change any into the policy. Though we are working for this, government sector in Pakistan, although according to the constitution, government education is free, till matriculation. 16 years education is free and compulsory. But even though elite class or upper middle class do not like their children to send in the government sector, most of people are referred to the private school system. So teacher is not that much authorized, but the government sector is really going to towards the hope to create the changes in the classroom.
Okay, the next question requires for a number. What's the average class size in your country, Colombia? Lilia?
Okay, now I feel lucky. At the very beginning I thought it was a very large classroom because we have an average of 45 students in the classroom, sometimes 50 in high school. Because in preschool and primary they have a policy to have 30 students average. But now I feel lucky because I realized that some of my friends are really in trouble. They have 80 students average. We really try to do our best. We don't give up. We have some limitations, we have to work on that. We have taken a lot from here and we'll try to adapt those strategies, those learning strategies in the context. Using what we have in the context where we are. It's not just to give up or complain about the situation we have, but try to do our best.
Okay, maybe a couple more. Sandra from Argentina.
Same question?
How many, yes? Average class size?
As Liliana said, I thought that I have a large number of students in my class, but now I feel as like she did. Because I have classes of 23, 21 students, and I also have a class of 4 students, which is even worse than having 23. Those 4 students are totally unmotivated, and they don't want to be there. Nothing works for me than 23 students.
Around this area of the room, how many years of university training is required to teach elementary or high school? Dominic?
So in our school, not in our school, but in our country, most teachers in high school, they got their master's degree and they also got their bachelor's degree before they start teaching. For elementary school, you just need the baccalaureate, which is the degree that you got at the end of the high school. Because in a high school we have 7 classes, so we have to move from 1 to the 7th. And then there's a national exam, which is called the baccalaureate. And that exam, if you got it, so you can go and teach in elementary school. But there are some kinds of exams which are organized to select teachers. And they go something like 4 years training before you can start teaching in elementary schools.
Okay, thank you. Everett, please, quick answer.
Okay, good afternoon. For example, in Nicaragua, for those teachers who want to be a teacher in elementary school, they go and study 3 years. If they want, can continue studying 2 years more. But with 3 years at normal school, they can teach primary school. For those teachers that we are in high school, we have to go at university and we have to study 5 years and finish, and then we can go and teach in high school.
Good. We have one more question. It says, are teachers in your countries from locals or from English-speaking countries?
I'm from Iran. All the teachers of English in my country are locals. But in the past, after the revolution, the teachers were coming from Iraq, from Egypt, because the revolutions and development was before us about 20 or 25 years. Okay? They don't come from Britain or India. They come from other Arab countries.
Thank you very much. On to Bakr, gentlemen.
I am Bakr from Iraq. All the teachers in my country local, because I think we don't have another job to bring another teacher from other countries.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, another question to Damaris.
This is the costume that you, in Venezuela, we wear during the Corpus Christi, which is the 9th Thursday after Easter. And it represents the fight between the good and the evil. Okay? And of course, the good wins. And I want to say that this was named by the UNESCO immaterial patrimony of humanity.
Very good.
That's a usual dress which we normally wear, that is traditional, that includes the dupatta, the scarf to cover our head, that is compulsory being Muslim girl, and the rest is all casual wear, traditional. We just wear frocks. It includes kameez and shalwar, which we call trousers shalwar, and kameez for shirt. So this is all about dance wearing.
Thank you. And those are the voices from the world that we brought to you. You can further contact us in the campus. We will be happy to talk to you and to answer any more questions you may have. Thanks a lot.